Because I was considering a career change from tourism to teaching, so this is the gateway to get in. So I thought, why not give it a shot?
Well, it's a course that's done worldwide, so it's very useful, like even if you want to travel overseas to teach.
Well, I chose to do the TESOL course because I really wanted to change a career. I used to be an accountant and I wanted to get into teaching, so it was a good sort of transition for me.
During my teaching experience, I've come across with a lot of obstacles, so I felt like I was a bottleneck, and so I decided to take this course to learn more about different skills and methodologies in teaching to help me through.
I was initially working at a tutorial center, and I wanted to better my chances at getting a job at a local school.
I chose the TESOL course because the year before I'd had a baby and I wanted to do a qualification that would enable me to work and look after my child. Had previously been a lawyer and worked here in Hong Kong, but the hours didn't fit with childcare.
Because of the reputation, I guess. I did some basic research and chatted to friends who are in the industry, and there's a whole variety of communicative language teaching courses, TEFL courses out there, and it's hard to know what's actually worthwhile and what might be a waste of time. And through the research, I narrowed it down to the Trinity CertTESOL.
I learned a lot. There's a lot of teaching practice, which I really, which is a really good learning experience. I got to meet other amazing people who were rookies like me and other experienced teachers.
I got so much. Besides the methodologies that we learned, it gave us a glimpse of what teaching is all about. Teaching is hard.
When it comes to drilling, when it comes to managing the classroom, when it comes to understanding how students acquire language.
On a more personal level, it's really helped me to connect with people, and really helped me in terms of my communication skills.
Oh, like what didn't I? I'd never taught before, and so I went in fresh, not knowing anything. I got more about how to interact with the students, how to get them focused, how to engage with them.
It helped me in lots of ways. I teach in a kindergarten, and after doing the TESOL, there's lots of techniques that we could actually use in the kindergarten too.
Well, it helped me to plan my lessons and help me to have a focus of what the learners need. And after class, a lot of the students, learners, they felt like they really gained something from the class, which is very rewarding.
Now that I've graduated, I'm working at a school in Prince Edward, at a primary school with P6 and mostly P4s to 6s.
Do you like it?
I love it. I'm having so much fun.
I've always done part-time teaching, found it very flexible. I've done lots of interesting courses, worked with lots of interesting teachers, done consultancy in schools, do lots of interview practice and stuff like that.
I'm still in my teaching job, but I use a lot more of what I learned from the CertTESOL course, and it helped me get through it so much better, so much easier. So I decided to maybe take the next step.
I'm running my own learning center, set it up, and we're doing English classes, and we also do exam preparation classes for secondary school students.
Now I'm employed full-time by a school out in Yuen Long, and I wouldn't have got that job if I hadn't have done the TESOL and if I hadn't have done it through English for Asia.
I am currently teaching at a kindergarten where I was placed with EFA. So I'm teaching K1 through K3, which is roughly 3 to 5 years old. I love it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The students at this age, really look up to their teacher. So it's a great environment to walk into every morning.
Challenging. Awesome.
Very helpful.
a worthwhile investment.
You just have to do it. It's actually very useful.
One of the most painful, but one of the most enjoyable things I ever did, actually. Very challenging, very interesting. Teaching always seems very simple. People make it look very easy, and you don't realize there's a lot more to it.
One of the greatest experiences I've ever had in my life.